the respect that should have been put on your
Or they
name.
could have just fucking...
About one chick's love.
Yeah. But, actually, like...
you fucking...
This shit was telegraphed to us because that shit happened to Gray.
What?
Remember when Gray was pretty much dead? And he just, or Juvia was dead, yeah. And then her ass just came back to fucking life.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot that happened.
And niggas have been committing suicide.
Shit,
like this, all of this shit has been telegraphed for like the past like 5 or 6 fights, dude.
And then fucking Jalal came back.
Right.
I mean not Jalal, but the Jill.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So we knew this shit was gonna happen. We knew that none of these people are actually gonna die. So I'm not even mad anymore.
Yo, Mr. Good Guy here, aka MGG, and you just joined a decent crew. We're just a group of guys who discuss, review, rank, and poke fun at all the things we love and hate in manga, anime, and everything else. So sit back and relax because it's all decent over here, man. Run it.
I've been working on this record for a minute, still I feel like nothing that I do is good enough. My insecurities are creeping in, so they will seep into the music. And it's funny when other people see your pen as I'm using the...
Alright, yeah, I mean, I guess you could just transition into these mangas and shit, man.
Let's fucking do it, man.
Go ahead, man. Let's do this, One Punch Man.
Should we just do Fairy Tail first? Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. I thought we were
you want to just run Fairy Tail first?
Yeah.
Alright, let's fucking kill it. Let's bury this demon.
It's not buried yet. We got 9
more chapters. Or is it a dragon?
It's this demon.
Stop. Alright.
Or is it a Natsu?
I thought it was a fairy.
So I'm gonna rate it now. It's trash.
Damn,
you can give me a review.
Niggas gotta at least know what happened.
Boy, if you don't know what happened, Makarov came back alive. That's bullshit. It's trash. I don't care about that. Here's my thing.
Oh, I actually didn't get the part about the curse though. That's the one interesting question I have.
Like the beginning part was interesting because
I hate you, I love you.
It's like that type of bullshit.
What broke the curse? Is it the fact that she low key hated him, or the fact that she low key loved him? Like
I think it was confused. Love. I think it was love because it's fairy tale. You know, think about it. It has to be love.
Even though they loved each other before, but
she said she loved him, but then low key hated him though.
Yeah, but like I think she loved him more than like she hated him. She finally admitted it. But like that part was nice. Like I was okay with that part. And then I turned the page and saw that nigga open his eyes.
Was great
and
as fuck,
I almost
though.
threw my fucking phone. It's like I was at work reading this shit and I almost cursed out a customer. Like I can't. Like,
that nigga looked just like Gray.
Who?
Makarov?
He don't look like Gray right
Oh, you talking about Zero?
Yeah, he look like Gray right
Okay. I thought you were talking about fucking Makarov. I'm like, don't you ever play yourself like that.
That's low key how Gray should have died.
It's the black hair effect.
What? By love?
Not by love, but just like
I'm just confused by.
I'm just replacing Zero with Gray right now. Like this is what should have happened to you. This is the respect that should have been put on your
Or they
name.
could have just fucking.
About one chick's love.
Yeah, but actually, like
you fucking.
This shit was telegraphed to us because that shit happened to Gray.
What?
Remember when Gray was pretty much dead? And he just, or Juvia was dead, yeah. And then her ass just came back to fucking life.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Oh my god, I forgot that happened.
And niggas have been committing suicide.
Shit,
like this, all of this shit has been telegraphed for like the past like 5 or 6 fights, dude.
And then fucking Jalal came back.
Right.
I mean not Jalal, but the Jill.
Exactly. Yep. So we knew this shit was gonna happen. We knew that none of these people are actually gonna die. So I'm not even mad anymore, dude.
But I had hope that Makarov was like actually dead.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because they had kept him dead for so many times. Like, it was not gonna pull no bullshit.
It was I would say it was the most meaningful death.
That's it was a death that needed to happen to push the story forward, and it's like you fucked it up.
On Fairy Tail's resume, basically that was like the only thing in the positive part left. And then it was like, well,
it's like you were doing a combo and then you just fucked up by pressing like the wrong button. Now you gotta get your ass beat.
Combo breaker on yourself.
Pretty much, it's just Fairy Tail's just around for versus arguments with Natsu at this point. He can punch through time. That's all I need. He can punch through time.
That was pointless.
hey, we're gonna put you up against somebody who is fire, and we know you can eat fire, but
It's the same thing.
we'll pretend like this is actually gonna go. Like you
It's the
actually
same
have a
thing with
chance.
like Zoro versus Urza. Like, there's no way Urza's gonna win that.
We're gonna pretend you
And
actually have a
basically
chance.
say, yeah, we're gonna have you fight this sandwich real quick. So try not to eat it.
You just call my man's Ace a sandwich.
Right?
Yo,
To
disrespect. Disrespect.
To Natsu, bro. To Natsu, he's a sandwich.
Jesus Christ.
I was wondering.
You're a sandwich, Ace. That's why you died.
So by
Rest
proxy,
in
is Luffy
peace.
also going to take an L, or is it specifically for the fact that he was fire and Natsu was fire?
Oh, say that one more time.
Like, would Luffy take an L in a one-on-one versus him by proxy, or do you feel like the win was solely based on the fact that it was just like you're fire?
I
and
think
Oh,
he's
we're talking about
fire?
Luffy right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to say Luffy endgame, but we don't know what
I would
that's going to
hope
look
that
like.
hockeyed up Luffy can beat him.
Could be Natsu.
But then again, Natsu.
Because I don't remember any of the
I
straight
say not to be
metrics.
I mean,
fighting
but then
Gajil,
again,
who
but-
can just...
But Natsu.
My problem is because the thing with Erza and Zoro, why Zoro went, was because they had a bigger scale. From my remembering, is that
He did.
Zoro
Slice
did
and
bigger
dice
shit,
and
yeah.
like that.
Zoro did much bigger shit than Erza did. So I'm
But
thinking
Natsu
like,
can punch time, so you can't beat him, bro.
I'm a punch time. You ain't beat that.
I don't know.
He
man.
punched an invincible nigga.
Wait till we run on the time.
He
Wait till we
person
run on
that
the
wasn't supposed to
time.
die.
He punched an invincible nigga into
And let me
into
tell you this.
vulnerability.
Let me tell you
Wait
this.
till we
In
run
One
into the
Piece-
time fruit, nigga.
Let me tell you, if that happens, if Luffy beats a person that's not supposed to die,
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't like anybody who's not supposed to die dying. Like if
I don't.
I don't
Oh yeah, that's pretty much gonna happen. Yeah, you gonna give up on One Piece after the Kaido fight because that nigga taking the L. He not dying, but he taking the L.
That's what I'm saying, like, I'm talking about
Natsu's
dying.
gonna need a huge strength boost though. I mean, not Natsu, Luffy
Really?
to beat Kaido.
Oh, we're talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Kaido. Oh, we're talking about Kaido. I thought you
Yeah,
were talking about Natsu.
I thought he was saying if Luffy killed Kaido.
Yeah. No, you're right. But yeah, I don't have a good idea of the scale of Naruto. I'm sorry, wow, I said Naruto. Fairy Tail versus One Piece, but I feel like from the Zoro fight, it meant that One Piece's scale is bigger than Fairy Tail's.
But like, are you thinking? Are they? You talking about like size wise, right? Like the things that they fight.
Yeah, like the
I mean,
actual
they don't really
probably
fight
higher.
anything big. That's like
Yeah, I know. But
So
I
it's
think
like,
that is what
that's
caused
crazy, yeah.
Erza to lose.
Yeah,
and
like,
my
they
thing
don't
is,
fight anything
by
big.
default, Luffy has like pretty much most of those strength feats that Zoro has. So now it becomes a fact of like, how is the fire actually going to affect Luffy?
If he has
Because I'm giving the strength thing to Luffy. I'm assuming Luffy is stronger than Natsu right now, physically. Not like a holistic.
No, I
he
feel
can
like-
win
But the
stronger.
thing is-
I think he's like actually stronger.
But the fire doesn't exactly burn motherfuckers because Natsu's fought plenty of folks using his fire. They don't
He
get
got
burned.
a young scar on his chest from some fire, bro.
Who?
Luffy, what you mean?
No, but I'm saying when Natsu fights motherfuckers using his
Yeah.
fire fists,
You saying
they
doesn't
don't
burn
actually
him?
get burned.
I think that's never like been a case though. Like even like
It seems like fairy tale logic though as to why they don't get burned. But I feel like outside of that,
even
were
people who
supposed
get
to
struck
assume
by
doesn't
lightning
get
really
burned.
don't get like really affected by it in Fairy Tail. Like they'll just get, oh man, I got struck by lightning. That shit hurt. Like it's not really like a status effect or anything that gets happened by it. They don't really do that in a lot of animes and manga. Like even like in like My Hero Academy, like Bakugo fucking blow somebody up. That should be some like residual damage that just happens. Like
They should be dead.
pretty much like if he gets close to somebody and blows somebody's face up, they should be dead, like instantaneously.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I want to say that Luffy would win, but I don't know how his fire would affect him. That's really my whole thing.
I mean, according to the power of friendship, Natsu would just keep getting stronger and stronger anyway.
Luffy got friends too, so we don't
Luffy
go
got
based
the
off
most
that one.
friends.
Luffy got hella friends.
Luffy got way more friends
I
than
mean,
Natsu,
Luffy
bro.
has more friends, but
Luffy Instagram.
but Luffy doesn't use the power of friendship during his fights.
What you mean?
What?
I fight for my Nakama.
Yeah, but this nigga actually has strength that's reasonable. Natsu would go from regular nigga strength, and then out of nowhere within the fight go into God strength. Also because of friendship.
Alright.
Luffy actually trains for his shit.
Okay. I'll give you that. It's a valid point. Yeah, I mean, we didn't even really overview the chapter, but I mean,
I did.
You did?
I said trash. That's an overview.
No, that's a rating.
That's a new rating.
No, that's an overview.
Give it a Bleach minus.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I care about what the fuck Fairy Tail is.
Did we even do an actual review of the fucking chapter?
No.
We're doing it right now.
Yeah.
I guess I give a fuck about what Fairy Tail is. That's it.
We got 9 chapters.
And I think we found out that love is magic.
I'm saying nobody went over what actually happened.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said his overview was trash.
It's like stuff happened. Like we talked about the romantic shit that would happen in like the beginning, because that was pretty much all the chapter. With Zarif and Mavis, but it's just like when you turn that final page and that nigga opens his eyes, Makarov, it literally like lost everything.
Everybody's crying. Oh, he's back.
Lax is
I
ugly
must
as
have
hell.
been dreaming.
Laxus was ugly as
This
hell.
nigga went from pretty because his grandfather died to ugly as hell.
He ugly as hell. I'm like, that nigga snot and everything.
Hold on. Oh, that was
What if
another
the whole
thing.
shit was
That
a
was some
dream?
random swole motherfucker in the chapter, G.
Elfman?
No, it wasn't Elfman. It was some hidden nigga.
Towards the end of
Because I was like, who the fuck is Buddy?
Yo, who are you? How long you been in this?
Let me find this shit.
It must have been at the very end.
Yeah, it was towards the very end. I think it was right after they showed.
That's Elfman, dude.
So I'm like confused. Like, did
They switched their swollenness back. You talking about that guy?
Nope. It was a middle panel.
Did they have sex to like bring Makarov back, or like did they just like evaporate and become one and like?
And what about their son, dude? They still didn't love August, dude. All this bullshit, and August got no love. August killed himself.
That's right.
And he didn't go in a fucking fairy tale. That nigga just dead.
Well, sucks to suck.
Is that right?
It's not my
These
problem.
motherfuckers don't give a fuck about nobody, dude.
Kids don't mean shit in this fucking.
It's like,
I say Gildar's dick wasn't even around
what's
for
blowing me
doing it.
more is that, like, are she even thinking about the fact that, like, you had to have had the kid? You had to remember pushing that motherfucker out, and you're not worried about what the fuck he's doing with his life?
Well, he was evil, and Zarif didn't bring him up either, so that makes him even worse of a dad, dude.
Both of these niggas dumb as hell.
It's so warm. Like that shit sounded stupid.
And Rakita that's just wanted to be put on.
Who the fuck is Buddy?
Yo, is that Chuck Norris?
Sensational.
Page 19.
Yo, Chuck
Motherfuckers
Norris.
talking about the fight is over. Some random swole motherfucker.
Yeah, Chuck Norris made us a surprise visit, dude.
Okay. Alright, I just have to make sure
And
I'm
then,
seeing
like,
it.
the fact that, like, Makarov said, I must have been dreaming. What were you dreaming about? Where were you? I got so many questions. I just want you to die again.
I think only a certain amount of niggas allowed in fairy tale, like the magical whatever fairy tale, and they just kicked that nigga Makarov out.
He was in the
Like I think he went to fairy tale.
He was not.
and then both of them walked out. I was like, "Bye, bitch."
He was in the
Sunken
channel.
Place?
The what's the name channel?
Back channel.
Yeah, he was in the back channel. Channel for feature reel.
Sunken Place.
This man ugly as hell.
I think this is one of the more real moments. I guess Laxus. I didn't expect that man to cry like a baby back bitch though. But
Whoa, I mean, I wouldn't call him that. He just ugly as hell.
you know, he cried like baby back bitch.
I mean, my granddad
Panther
came back to
Lily,
like, I cried
Panther
hard
Lily
as hell
looking
too.
at his ass like, "You bitch made boy."
Ain't shit wrong with crying, man.
Right, nah. Dead ass, like, if my granddad came back to like, I'd cry my ass off too.
I think most people would. I'm not saying that it's okay to be a bitch sometimes.
What does crying to be like do with being a bitch though?
Yeah, you weird, dude.
That's weird as hell. We don't affiliate with that. That's MGG all the way.
That's that black shit. That's that whole black macho
Right,
shit.
black. I'm a strong black man. I can't cry. Fuck that here, dude.
Are we doing an in-depth analysis about this one comment that wasn't that serious about? But okay. But okay.
I didn't mean it. It was just a prank, bro. It was just a prank.
Save it for the birds,
I
motherfucker.
was just heating Lax's ass, that's all.
You can't be heating about crying, man. When crying is real as hell.
The lightning of tears, right? Maybe that's the name of the next chapter.
I'm done with you.
What they say the name of the next chapter is? When the flames die out. So Nacho's dead?
Hopefully.
No, I can't. You gotta be in that movie.
That'd be a nice end.
You gotta be in that movie.
That could be early on.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got anything else to add?
No? Go ahead and rate it.
Bleach minus.
I'm gonna give it a Beach Plus.
A beach?
And
I'm gonna give it a Bleach Plus.
then like you were saying last time, when you said that if Makarov actually comes back to life, I gotta go back to that previous that previous episode and change the rating. So yeah, I gotta change that. Whatever.
Fuck.
Did I really like hardcore predict that he was coming back to life? Because I don't remember.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out how hard I was pushing that.
Because we were just bullshitting or whatever. He was like, man, you know what? Low key, if Makarov actually came back to life, you got to go back and change that rating, right?
So you about to go back and change it to what, man?
It's got to get like we gave it. I think it was a.
I think I gave it a lit because he died.
Yes, you did. Now you got to give it a shit. You got to go to the opposite side of the spectrum.
Every day we bleach.
I'll give it a shit. Simple as that.
Damn. Else, I would give it a Bleach plus, and I'm giving it a Bleach plus because I don't fucking care anymore, to be honest.
I mean, but we stopped caring a long time ago. Like,
yeah. I mean, the plus is coming on for the fact that
it had a
Chuck Norris. Yeah, I'm putting it on Chuck Norris.
Oh my gosh! All right. Yep. So like, it had like a decent start, but it's just like
the chapter or.
Yeah, like okay.
I didn't like that whole lovey-dovey shit.
I didn't care. Like I didn't care, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I thought it was trash because I didn't understand what the fuck any of the points of any of that shit was going. And then you got to think about the whole like I keep thinking about the shit Deuce said with her basically being like 13 or whatever, like 12 or some shit, and him being like 16. So it's just like weird to
but that's
think
anime,
about
right?
that matchup.
Fuck out of here!
I don't know. I don't know if because anime is an excuse for child molestation.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know if you could use that as an excuse for saying child molestation is okay.
It's not child molestation, dude.
It's definitely not.
I mean, I guess not.
Perspectives, though.
All right.
That's all. That's all it is. Like, I feel like there's so many other anime and manga that have like suspect that shit.
Yeah, suspect.
Like,
I definitely agree. I'm not refuting that. Don't mean that I think it's any better though.
I feel that. Alright, what's next?
What'd you give it?
What do you mean?
Oh, you said trash.
I came out the gate with trash.
I mean, you gotta re-emphasize just in case they forgot.
I said trash.
Because we're not allowed to.
No, that's not an actual rating.
It's not. It's the cosmic rating.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Now you invented your own rating systems and shit too.
It's just for this one.
All right. All right.
That's how much this chapter pissed me.
Let's move on. Let's move on to a nice little pilot cleanse. You got something to say?
Toriko was so good that it created its own type of rating.
So right.
Yeah, it's Toriko.
Fairy Tail.
Bleach's end was so bad that it created its own level within the category.
Right.
Yes,
and then Fairy Tail was so bad that it created its own
separate thing. It just branched off into shit.
It created its own person.
I give it a Fairy Tail plus.
What? No, we're not gonna do that. No.
Fairy Tail.
Jesus Christ, no.
Minus. I give it a Zerif and a half.
In terms of ass pull, I give it a Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail.
Oh, ass pulls and plot holes. Maybe that's what we're gonna rate it. Maybe that's what we're gonna use Fairy Tail for. Yeah, just fucking straight up.
I'd still give it to Dragon Ball Super.
Toriko's the hype meter. Fairy Tail is the ass pull. And plot. You said you give.
I still give hype pulls. I still give like ass pulls and shit like that to Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. Nothing's gonna beat that because that shit's fucking garbage.
Dude, I used to get hyped as fuck watching Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
I stopped getting hype after Frieza Saga. I stopped getting hype after.
Come on, man! You had to get hype at the Buu Saga or Cell Saga, bro.
Nigga, I got so hyped when that nigga Goku went Super Saiyan 3 for the first time.
He lost his eyebrows and I lost respect for him.
Damn.
I was so confused.
I feel like the artist in you critiques that shit. It ruins your experience of a lot of shit.
It's only with that. Because I can read One Punch Man 1 and Mob Psycho and shit and be perfectly fine. It's just that I just don't like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super because like once I just see like all the plot holes, like the major plot holes that really don't make sense, and like see where the show could have went with Gohan, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's move on to this
pilot. Got 4 arms.
Damn. Growler. What's the fucking thing? Growler? The fucking Pokemon.
Graveler.
Graveler. Machamp.
No, he's talking about Graveler, the rock Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He got 4 arms too. He got one still, just like TN.
Yo, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video. If you want to hear some more content, check out our other videos on the channel, or you can check out our podcast, The Decent Podcast, where we talk about all this and more. Links to all of our social media will be in the description box below. In the meantime, in between time, I gotta go get something to eat. I'm out of here. Peace.
I want it all. I said I'm mentally tough. Oh, what you thought I would quit? Even on days when I feel at my worst, I will get off my ass and then get back to work. Law. Ain't nobody gonna get it for you. Better go ahead and get it by your motherfucking self. By yourself, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna get it for you. Better go ahead and get it by your motherfucking self. By yourself, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna get it for you. Better go ahead and get it by your motherfucking self, nigga. Ain't no damn excuses. All of those are useless. I don't ever use it. Don't ever confuse it. Law.